You take away everything. Most of the things that you're left with is just with the work, the things that you need to do, the things that you've been holding off, the things that you've been procrastinating. The work that you put in, the work that you commit to would most likely triple or quadruple just because you actually genuinely enjoy doing that work and you're inside the present moment. You become more of an interesting person. Interesting people are people who do things that are different, not people who do everything that just like everybody else does. What's good, everybody? We already back over here and we're back on the channel with something new. Today's video, I know you've seen some of the clips from the beginning clips. Basically, I'm just gonna be talking to you guys about make the work easy. Make the work easy for yourself. Why are you making the work way harder than it needs to be? So think about somebody who works hard, right? You may think like they just moving off of just pure discipline. They're just moving off of pure intensity of the fact that they just know how to work hard. They were blessed with hard work ethic or something like that. That's just not how things are. Sometimes these people are just genuinely making the work easy for them. Look at Kobe Bryant. He said he loved basketball since he was the age of 6. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 6. He probably loved it before then too. His ass has been loving that sport, so of course he's been able to work out. In case you guys don't know who Kobe Bryant is, he was an amazing basketball player who basically worked his way up to the position he was. He put in the work. He put it in the pain. He put in, it's not just only the mindset game, even though most of it was. He put in that struggle. Bro. There was a reason why he was able to work out 2, 3, 4 times a day, every day, consistently for 20 years. He loved what he did. He already loved what he did. So how do you do that? You don't really like what you do? Oh, eliminate distractions. This is what mainly this video is going to be about. It's about eliminating your distractions. You take away everything. If I leave you inside of a blank room with nothing else to do, you're going to get bored real quick. You would rather at that point just do something rather than nothing. And I know that for a fact. Most of the things that you're left with is just with the work, the things that you need to do, the things that you've been holding off, the things that you've been procrastinating. And then these things feel more like light work. Wanna know why? Because you'd rather do something rather than nothing. It feels a lot more lighter and it feels a lot more fun and active. As I took away, and let's get back to the point where I taken everything away. Let's get back to the point where I took away all your devices. Let's get back to the point where I took away all your entertainment. You're gonna be having fun. Wanna know why? Because your dopamine receptors are lowered now. Your dopamine receptors, basically, they show how much fun you finna have from what you finna get out of it. A lot of times, slow dopamine receptors just show that you're able to have fun out of things that take time to take progress. But at least you know that you're making something fast. Fast dopamine receptors just show that you love that instant gratification. You want something to happen to you like that. You love things that happen like this. That's not really doing nothing for you though, but you know that. Most of the things that come like this is not even worth it for your life, and you already know that. You know that, but it's sometimes too hard or too addicting to even get away from it. When you remove the distractions, you're removing everything. Now you're just left with yourself. Take away the people, take away the entertainment. You're left with yourself now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna do what you need to do because that's all that's left in front of you. You're gonna do what you need to do, and that will probably turn out more fun than for you to do absolutely nothing. You're not gonna sit at your wall for 8 hours a day. And even if you do, you still got more than half of the day left. You're still gonna, bro, we have 24 hours in a day. You're still gonna do a whole lot more. You're gonna be left with just all your problems. Your thoughts are gonna go crazy because your problems that you've been building up, the problems that you've been holding inside your head all this time that you have not been taking care of, they're gonna keep building up and they're gonna turn into bigger problems. And that shows with either debt, that shows with your liabilities, that shows with just mental blockage. Mental blockage has debt on your mind. some reason. It's like taking off interest and taking up space inside your mind of things that you need to be doing, but you're not doing just because, I don't know, you're scared or you distract yourself from it. But I'm not gonna lie, when you begin to remove your distractions, the fear part really begins to go away. Because what else do you have to lose? Like, sometimes you really just like, what else do I have to lose? I'm not gonna be doing anything else. I have nothing else better to do. You're setting yourself up in a situation where you have nothing else better to do. Things that might have felt uncomfortable and annoying may feel great to you now just because what else are you gonna do? Much better than sitting there staring at a wall. And then you begin to find the joys in smaller bits of life. And I know y'all see old people who are older. Some people may look at them like, yo, how are they able to find so much joy out of just doing that boring knitting, just walking around? Old people are very wise for that reason. They find joys in just anything inside life because they've experienced so much. But then again, they didn't live in a time where their dopamine receptors were constantly being boosted by all this weird explicit things online or just by social media in general. They just live out their day-to-day lives, and they're probably grateful that they even get to retire and be able to do the things that they want to do, more than likely. Do you know how badly you would want to knit after you've just been working for I don't know how many years of your life at something that you may not even like? You know how badly you may want to knit after that, bro? I'd be knitting. You'd be seeing me. You know what I'm saying? Do you want yourself a little sweater, a scarf? Come here. I'm gonna give it to you, or give it to your children. Like I'm gonna do that for you, because I have nothing else. But I wouldn't have done anything else. Like when older people think about it like that too. Older people, they don't have that much they can do neither because their bodies are beginning to dwindle. They can't work out like the way a youngster probably would, unless they've been taking care of themselves extremely up until that point. They probably can't work out as much as a youngster like us really can, young people. So it's just kind of like, when you put that in perspective, why wouldn't the same thing be done about the work that you do? The work that you put in, the work that you commit to, would most likely triple or quadruple just because you actually genuinely enjoy doing that work and you're inside the present moment. You're doing it inside that present moment. Your work will feel a lot more authentic to everybody. Everything will feel a lot more authentic to everybody. And that's just what it's about. Because you're there while you're doing the work. You're not hating it. You're doing it because you enjoy it. Or you begin to feel like you enjoy it. You begin to read more. You become more of an interesting person. Interesting people are people who do things that are different. Not people who do everything that just like everybody else does. It's easy to be on the phone. It's not as easy to pick up a book. Especially at the age of, 20? Most people aren't picking up a book right now. They're not. Get yourself interested. Get yourself to be a different type of person. And don't do it for them, do it for you. Do it for your soul. Because I'm telling you, you'll feel more fulfilled. You'll see a lot of different things. You'll see a lot of different things. And you'll also feel a lot more different things than what other people feel. Do things for you, not for nobody else. Just a quick video for y'all today. Hope y'all have a blessed day now.